Hello YouTube, Baraki3 here, and it's toy review time. I just got this figure used from the comic book store in its little used figure packaging. Yeah, but it's in superb condition. It's a really great figure. I got it for $6, and I'm going to show it to you right now. It is the 1999 Hasbro Particle Blast Batman from Batman Beyond. Look at him. Isn't he great? I think he's beautiful. So, I'm gonna hop into history. Well, I can still kind of tell you what it is. I had to do a little bit of research. Um, Terry McGinnis, that's Batman Beyond's true identity. He was a reformed high school student because he was kind of a bad kid, but now he's a good kid. And he has this great sense of self-justice. And these Jokers were... Jokers, that's a gang in Batman Beyond. They were doing something on a train and he stopped them. But he ended up in a car chase in his fight with the Jokers that led him to Wayne Manor, where he and Bruce fought off the Jokers, but Bruce's heart condition left him unable to get back to the mansion, so Terry helped him back into his mansion, like, put Bruce down, and then, wandering throughout the mansion, wandered upon what else but the entrance to the Batcave. You have to watch the series to see how, why Batman gave up his vigilante. It's really cool. You should watch it. Anyways, Bruce finds him and then chases him out of the manor. And then when Terry gets home, figures out that his father's been murdered by what he thinks are vengeful Jokers. But it turns out it's actually his dad's boss, I think, that killed him because he knew something about the chemical plant that was illegal going on. And of course, Terry's asked Bruce to let him be Batman so that he could do some justice, and Bruce was like, huh, no. But Terry stole a bat suit, and eventually Bruce let him pick up the cowl, even though it wasn't a cowl anymore, as you can see. But yeah, so now Terry McGinnis is Batman Beyond in the year, what, 2039? Oh yeah, I'm good. I remember years. But, yes, that's the history. But the Particle Blast doesn't really have a history. It's just a cool figure that they made for, you know, the figure line for Batman Beyond. It's just a cool figure. It doesn't really have a history. I can't think what it would be anyways. But let's get into detail and paint job. It's actually made out of this clear plastic. And the purple on this side like fuses with the clear parts, and it looks really nice the way they did the purple and clear. I really like it. The clear is on where the crystals, and the purple's just where his regular suit would be, even though it's, regular suit's black and red and not purple and yellow. But I think it looks good. The yellow bat symbol remains unchanged along with the utility belt. You see all the jagged crystals on his legs and arms. I think his arm looks excellent. I think it's a beautiful arm. All the crystals and spikes jagging out of it. I really just love what they did with the figure all around. It has something here, probably for an accessory, but an accessory didn't come with this figure. But I think lots of that and beyond, like flying accessories, will like go into the backs of other figures. So I think that's why that's there. Not sure, but I think that's why that's there. Of course, he has his batarang on his butt, which looks kind of silly. But hey, it's on his back, so it doesn't bother me. But yes, the paint job looks great, and the details, you know, what you would expect from a 90s toy. 90s getting into the new century Hasbro toy, anyways. So now how about the articulation? Pretty basic for a figure like this. Head, 360 as you can see, so you can look around. And each arm goes 360. The crystals don't block it on this one, so it goes 360. Of course, you have to move it around this little piece that's on the utility belt. But yeah, still the crystals don't really get in the way. I mean, if you have him just kind of turned, it'll be fine. The legs don't go 360. They just kind of go, you know, back and forth like that, like lots of other superhero figures. But that's fine, because you really don't need legs on a figure like this to go 360. But yeah, he's got adequate posability. You know, that's pretty much the most you're going to get. Or the best you'll get anyways, because what are you going to have him do in this? Con! Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So yeah, that's pretty excellent. Now, size comparisons. How about first we compare him to the main character of the series that his timeline actually fits with. Let's compare him with Batman from Batman the Animated Series. I really don't like this sizing. I mean, I know Terry's thinner and younger than Bruce, but this is a younger Bruce, you have to remember. And they're actually about the same height. But I think Bruce would be a bit taller than him, because Bruce was a tall guy, you know? And of course, in the show, he's shorter than Terry, but he's old and he has a hunch. I remember that. But, meh, you know, what you gonna do? I think it's fine, really. And now let's compare him with another Batman. How about the Batman from Batman Begins? Oh, this is better. But now, now Batman might be a little too tall. Because now Terry is too short. It should be like this, maybe? Yeah. So it's made it the same scale as the animated series Batman, but not quite. And then this Batman's taller, but still, Terry was a tall guy himself. And now how about a Marvel figure? This one from Toy Biz. How about Spider-Man? Oh, whoa, way too tall. Whoa, way too tall. Way too tall. He's off camera. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. This is horrible. Oh my gosh, go away. So yeah, I guess that's it for the Particle Blast Batman Beyond. I give this figure a 4 out of 5. I mean, the detail's good for what you expect from a figure of this time and this, you know, producer. The paint job's really, really excellent. And the articulation's good, but the sizing, I mean, same scale as the other animated series toys, but still, it's just the character, you know? So, 4 out of 5. And $6 at the comic book store. Good price. I'd gladly paid that for this guy. And I might go get some more used Batman Beyonds from there, because they're really, really great figures. And I might get Season 1 on DVD, because it's only $15 at Walmart. Which isn't a lot compared to full TV seasons. So that's it for this review, and I'll see you guys later.